Kobe, having him at number 11 is straight up insulting. This opinion is fueled by the inability of people to look beyond the box score. Kobe was inefficient by modern standards. He posted just 4 seasons in his career with an effective field goal percentage over 50%. He never went over 51%. People see that and they just think he was a shot chucker that didn't have any idea how to play within a team concept. The problem with this point of view is it discounts the fact that every perimeter jump shooter in the league was inefficient. In that era, everyone was. There was no space. Every team was playing with 2 bigs who couldn't shoot. Many of the teams were playing with 3 or 4 guys on the floor at all times that were either inconsistent to bad shooters. The paint was a shit show. Teams didn't understand the modern spacing principles that we have today. The dead giveaway there is, guess what the most efficient scoring season of Kobe's career was? The year right before he tore his Achilles in 2013. Why? Because it was closer to the modern era when people had a better understanding of how to score efficiently in the NBA. Was Kobe the best version of himself in 2013? Of course not. But it was just the combination of him still having most of his juice before the Achilles tear, and the league was starting to figure out how to play. He was playing a lot more spread pick and roll in that year. The other perimeter stars, though, just take a look at them. They're all inefficient relative to today's standards. Allen Iverson never had a single season over 49% effective field goal percentage. Tracy McGrady had just 1 season. It was 50.5%. Vince Carter's numbers, they're a little more tricky because he had a stretch there at the end where he was a role player, but he had just 2 seasons in his career where he averaged at least 20 points per game and was over 50% in effective field goal percentage, and he never went over 51%. Grant Hill, just 2 seasons, averaging over 20% or 20 points per game and over 50% in effective field goal percentage. So for how inefficient everybody thinks Kobe was, he was actually more efficient than his peers who were doing the same job. I do think that Michael Jordan was better than Kobe. He was a better athlete. He was better at getting separation. He was more versatile on that end of the floor, right? But MJ also would have been an inefficient shot chucker if we dropped him in the middle of the 2000s. I think his reputation, Kobe's reputation, is completely marred by that misunderstanding. So I have him as the 3rd best player of all time, right behind LeBron James and Michael Jordan.